Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and doing good. Now, as you know, we are right now doing the writing part, right? And in the previous videos, we have completed the diary writing. Then we have completed the paragraph writing also, right? And then I also gave you some examples to solve in your application book. Now, today also we are going to do a writing part, and it is called formal letter writing. Yes or no? And you have already done we have already done a letter writing before, and that was informal letter. And I'd explain you that time only that there are two types of letters: informal letter and formal letter. Informal means when you write to your friends, your family, your relatives. So that is called informal letter. And today we are going to learn about formal letter. What is a formal letter? Why do you write it? To whom do you write it? So we are going to learn all those things. Okay, students? So let's learn about the formal letter writing. Okay, students. So here we are going to learn today about formal letter writing. Okay. Now I will show you some slides and examples of how you have to write a formal letter. Are you ready? Come on, let's see the slides. So first of all, you can see over here, a formal letter is written to government bodies and organizations, business corporations and superior authority. So when do you write a formal letter? When you want to write for something, for some government work, okay, then for some business purpose, then for some superior authorities, like suppose if you want to write to the collector, suppose you want to write to the anybody, a head of some particular body, okay, any head and all. So superior authority, suppose you want to write to the commissioner. So these all are called superior authorities. On high post, the people who are high post, they are called superior authority. So when you want to write a letter to these people or these organizations, so that letter is called formal letter. Okay. Now why do we write formal letters? Now the reason for writing formal letters also is given over here. To complain or express dissatisfaction. When you want to complain about something, suppose you are living in your building and suppose water is not coming properly, then you will write a formal letter to the you can write for the municipality, yes or no, SMC or Surat Municipal Corporation. You have to write a letter. So when you want to complain, suppose nobody is coming to pick up your garbage, or there is no no proper water supply, or suppose there is chaos near your, there is a lot of crowd of auto rickshaws or public vehicles near your house. Suppose anything, when you want to complain about something, you have to write a formal letter. Then to inquire about something, when you want to ask information about something, then also you write a formal letter. To ask for permission, when you want to ask for permission, especially in school, if you want to take a leave, then you write a formal letter to your principal or your class teacher. So when you want to ask permission also for something, then also you write a formal letter. To appeal about something, when you want to say something, when you want to give information about something particular, then also you write a formal letter. Then to apply for a job, especially formal letters are used for application for a job. When you want to give your interview for a job or something, then also you write a formal letter. So understood, students? So we write formal letters for all these reasons. What is a format? Now we will see what is a format of a formal letter. How can you start your letter? So this I already told you. Formal letters are written to school principals, class teachers, newspaper editors, etc. Okay. So now we will learn your two formal letters that you can use writing an application for absence from class and asking for permission to participate in an event. So now here we are going to learn two examples. One, we will learn for application for absent. You are going to remain absent from class, so you have to write a formal application. And the another is asking for permission to participate in an event. You want to participate in an event, so for that also you have to write a formal letter. Now see, this is the formal letter writing. So first, if you are writing an application for absent, you are going to remain absent, then first what you will write, of course you will write your name, then you will write roll number, you will write your class, then you will write this is the address of your home, this is the address of your house. First you will write your name, roll number, class, then your home address, then you will write the name of your principal. See, Miss Dipti Chand is the name of the principal. Then you will write the address of your school, SND High School, name and address of your school, SND High School, Roorkee, SND High School, Roorkee. Okay, now these are the first three steps. Okay, first name, your address, then your school address. Then next what will you do? Then you have to write the subject. Can you see the subject over here? About what are you writing? Subject is very important in a formal letter. So subject you have to write. Okay, loss of library book, or you can write any subject. Okay, then you have to write the subject. Then you have to write the content. Can you see the content? Dear madam. If your principal is a madam, you have to write dear madam. If your principal is a sir, you have to write dear sir. Then you have to write the letter, that is, this is the body of the letter which is given in green color. I am extremely sorry to inform you that I have lost my house badge yesterday. I might have lost it while getting off the bus yesterday afternoon. So this student has lost her house badge. You know, in some schools you have to wear your house badge. There is red, blue, green, yellow. So they have to wear their house badge on their school uniform compulsorily. So now the student has lost it, so he is writing a letter to the principal. I request you to issue me a replacement badge. I assure you that I will be more careful in future. I apologize once again for the loss. So he is telling that I want a replacement, means I want a new badge, and then he is even sorry for it. Okay. And last, after you write the body of the letter, last you have to write thanking you. Can you see thanking you? Okay. And thanking you, and after that your name will come. After that your name will come. See, thanking you, yours sincerely. Whenever you write your formal letter, at last you have to write yours sincerely. There should not be any comma here. Directly yours sincerely, or you can write yours faithfully. In a formal letter you have to write yours sincerely or yours faithfully, and thanking you is also very important. After you write your letter, you have to write thanking you, then yours sincerely or yours faithfully, and then you have to write your name and class. So this is the format. Okay, this is the format, and everything you have to write from the margin, that is left side. Everything will come from the margin. Can you see? So very, very important. And see, one more thing I want to say. See, we have seen over here also, there should not be any punctuation marks in your name, your address, school address. No punctuation marks anywhere. See, can you see? Over here also there is no punctuation marks. Dear madam, nowhere. Only thanking you, you have to put a full stop. Only in thanking you, you have to put a full stop. Yours sincerely also there is no punctuation mark. Okay, so you have to be careful. Now next we will see. Now a letter should have a margin of at least 1 inch on all 4 sides. So you can see, you have to leave a space over here. Suppose you are writing on a plain paper, then you can see this green color, no? You must leave both the side, you must leave some space. Both the side you must leave some space, and top also you must leave space, and down also you must leave space. So you must not write in the corners of the paper. You can use 2 pages, but don't write in the corners. On all the 4 sides you have to leave at least 1 inch. Okay. The language and style should not be informal. You must use the formal language. You must not use a very informal, means you have to not use a friendly language, because you are writing to your superior. So you have to not write as if you are writing to your friend. So it should not be informal. It should not be friendly. Short forms such as will or can't are informal and therefore are not used in a formal letter. So you must not use any short form. You must not use any short form like will or can't. You must write we will or cannot. You have to use all the full forms. You have to not use any short forms, okay, in a formal letter. Fine. Now this is also an explanation. At one time or other, we all write letters. A letter enables one to talk somebody in writing. Okay, so we have to write letters, and when you want to talk to somebody by writing, then you write letters. Now there are two types of letters: personal letters, casual letters, or informal. We are here telling informal. So there are two type of letter: informal letters and formal letters. Okay, informal letters and informal letters I already made you do previously, yes or no? Personal letters are written to members of a family, relatives, or friends. So informal letters are those letters which are written to members of a family, relatives, or friends. And formal letters means they are official letters and they are written for official purposes, means for office purposes. They are written to ask for leave or stating a reason for complaint. So whenever you want to leave or whenever you want to complain, then you write formal letters. Understood? Now this is also an example. Write an application to the principal of your school for fee concession. So here also see, first you must write your name. Okay, that is not shown in this letter, but I am telling you, first you must write your name, then you must write the principal and your school address. See, ABC Public School, Delhi. Then the date you can write it top also. Then this is the most important subject: request for free concession. Request for, actually it is fee concession, but by mistake it is typed over here free. Fee concession means when you want to request the principal to reduce your fees, so that is called fee concession. So the subject is very important in formal letter. After you write the principal's address, after you write the school's address, you must write the subject, whatever the subject. Suppose if you are writing application for leave, then you must write leave application. Okay, so here it is written request for free concession, fee. Then you must write sir. You must write respected sir or respected madam. Then you must start your letter: I am Priya Sharma, studying in class 4th in your school. Then the remaining is in the next slide. My father is a clerk in a private firm. He gets a small salary. He has a large family to support. He is not able to pay my school fee. I am good at studies and other activities. I got the first position in my last exam. I enjoyed a full fee concession last year as well. So last year also she got a full fee concession. I therefore request you to grant me a full fee concession this year too. I shall be thankful to you for this help. Then at last what she has done: yours obediently, Priya Sharma. So you can write yours obediently also, yours sincerely also, and yours faithfully also. You can write anything. Then you write your name and your class: Priya Sharma 4th A. Understood? So I have shown you two examples of letter writing. Okay students, then we will see the letter writing explanation that is given in your application book. It is in application book B, worksheet 7.8, and it is on page number 33. So here also an example is given about letter writing, about a formal letter. See, read the sample of a formal letter. So here there is address, date. Then to whom are we writing the letter? That is given: the Times of India, Senapati Bapat Road, Pune. Okay, so first you have to write your address, your name and address. Then you have to write to whom you are writing, that person's address or that organization's address. Then you must write dear sir or madam, or it is better if you write respected sir or madam. Instead of dear, you must use respected. Okay, so respected sir or madam. Then I told you in the explanation before also that subject you must write. This is very important. Subject: application for the post of editor. So this is a letter to apply for the job. And which job? Post of editor. The person who is writing this letter wants a job as an editor in the Times of India. So he is writing a letter. So here you have to write a subject, means about what are you writing the letter, that will come in the subject. Now see, we will read the letter. This application is in response to your advertisement for the position of editor posted on your website. I hold a master's degree in literature and am an editor with more than 10 years of experience in digital media, print and publishing industries. I have considerable experience in writing articles, blogs, website content and copy editing. I am presently working in a leading media house in the city. Please find my CV attached with this mail for your perusal. I hope I fulfill the requirements for the position. I look forward to hearing from you. And at last he has written sincerely. You must write yours sincerely, or you can write yours faithfully, yours obediently, and last your name. Okay, so he has written this letter and he has written all his qualifications, whatever he has studied, his education, he has written what experience he has. Okay, so this is an example of an application for job. Okay, so now down see what is given. A formal letter is an official letter written to the head of an organization. So it is an official letter, I already explained to you. So formal letter is an official letter which you write to the head of an organization or to any superior person. Okay, now see the next page. There are two examples here to solve. Write a formal letter to the manager of a restaurant complaining about the food and services provided to you on a recent occasion. So now what you have to write over here, you have to write to a restaurant. Now the food in the restaurant was not good. There was an occasion and you went to a restaurant to celebrate. Suppose you can say it was a birthday party and you went to a particular restaurant to celebrate there. But you found out that the food was not good and the service given was also not good. So now you have to write a letter to the manager of the restaurant and you have to complain about the food and services. So it is very easy. First you must write your name and address here. Then you must write to the manager, then the address of the restaurant, and then you must start here. Respected sir. Okay, then you must write that we had recently organized a birthday party in your restaurant. You must write on this so and so date. So you may write on suppose 6th August 2020. We had organized a birthday party on 6th August 2020 in your restaurant. Okay, you must write the name of the restaurant also in the address. Then you must say, but our guests were not at all happy with the services of the waiters. The food was being served too slow. Then the waiters were not coming on time. You can write all these things. Then the guest also complained about the quality of the food. The taste of the food was not good. It was too oily or it was too spicy, and it was not up to the mark. And so we were very disappointed with the food and with the services of your restaurant, and I request you to please, and last you may write that we was really disappointed with the services of your restaurant, and we request you to please look into this matter. We request you to please look into this matter as soon as possible, so that this mistake will not happen in the future. Then at last you must write yours faithfully or yours sincerely. You must write your name and your sign. So I have explained you what you have to write. Okay, you can write it in your own way. So this you must do it for homework. And the next page also, write a formal letter to the principal of your school requesting for a week's leave. Now this is very easy. You have to write to the principal of your school. So here you must write your name and your class. If you are writing to the principal of your school, you must write your name, your class, your roll number. Then here you must write to the principal, and then you must write the address of your school. Then you must start over here. Respected sir, and you must write your letter that you want a week's leave because you are ill. So you may write, respected sir, I will not be able to attend the school or classes for 1 week as I'm suffering from typhoid, or you can write as I'm suffering from jaundice, or you can write any sickness you want, or you can write because I'm not keeping well and I need to rest, and the doctor has suggested me to take bed rest for 1 week, so I will not be able to attend the school. And at last you must write, I assure you that I will complete all my work on time as soon as I return back to school. Then you must write thanking you. Always you must write thanking you, then yours obediently, yours faithfully, or yours sincerely, and last you must write your name. Okay, so very easy. So this also you can do it for homework. Okay students, so with this we have completed the worksheet of formal letter writing, that is worksheet 7.6. Okay students, so I hope you have understood what is formal letter writing. Then I have even shown you the steps. So now I hope you have clearly understood the format, the steps of writing a formal letter. And this was our last writing topic. So with this we have also completed all the writing topics. Okay students, and I have given you some exercises in your worksheet. Please try to solve them on your own. Okay students, I have already discussed with you how to write it, so that you get an idea of how to write the letter. Yes or no? Okay students, so this was my video for today. Thank you for watching it and have a nice day.